So here we are. A thief, two thugs, an assassin, and a maniac. But we're not going to stand by as evil wipes out the galaxy. I do see similarities between the two, and I think that's because Peter Quill would have watched Star Wars, and he's given an opportunity to go into space and become the person he wants to be. He gets to make up the hero he wants to become. He calls him Star-Lord. But no one knows who Star-Lord is. He's just he's like a big 9-year-old traveling around space. It does feel like that. It does feel like Star Wars, because it's fun. It's fun to watch. It's an epic adventure that's fun, and I feel like a lot of movies like this really are serious movies. We took this very seriously, but we're not being serious the whole time.
I think Star Wars is a great movie. I remember when I saw it. You know, I remember, you know, seeing it. I think it was 1977. And I was, like, blown away by it as a kid. And still I can watch Star Wars anytime. And I think Guardians it probably will do something. Something similar to kids that will see this movie and will mark them, you know. And, like, when I first saw Star Wars, I think that's definitely gonna have that stamp on a generation of kids that will see this movie for the first time.
Star-Lord, man. Legendary outlaw. Guys, forget it.
I think for me, it is really like, you know, when I grew up, I loved movies like Raiders of the Lost Ark and Empire Strikes Back and Back to the Future. And I wanted to create a movie that wasn't like those movies necessarily, but that made me feel like those movies did. And so I think that is a way in which we're most aligned with those movies from the past. You know, and I think because so many movies today are so dark and brooding, almost to the point of silliness, that I wanted to have some liveliness and to make a spectacle movie that was done with heart, which it was. I mean, all of us put our hearts into this movie. Me, the cast, the producers, we all really believe in it. And I think that's an unusual thing, frankly.
They call themselves the Guardians of the Galaxy. This might not be the best idea.
We're